Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here. Friday, May the 21st in Canada, it's the feast of Saint Eugenie de Mazenod, a great missionary, apostle, bishop, came here to Canada many centuries ago. So in the Gospel, it's taken from John 21, 15 to 19. This is the famous encounter between Jesus and Peter. The other apostles are there, some of them are there. You know, the 3 times, do you love me, do you love me, do you love me? And so I won't read out the whole gospel. It's all so rich, but I'll just read out the first time. So Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? And Peter said to Jesus, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. Jesus said, feed my lambs. So there is so much going on here. Jesus' desire, to forgive. Well, Jesus does forgive Peter. Peter has to accept the fact that he's been forgiven. That's the tough part for us. Because when we really let somebody down, we find it hard to be forgiven. God forgives us. God's mercy is infinite. It's just we have to own up to it, admit our sin, and then accept forgiveness. But so this is the threefold question is, to make up for the threefold denial. But there's also more going on here than the English conveys to us. It's basically Peter has overestimated himself, and he's now humbled and humiliated, and he has to accept this, but at the same time acknowledge and accept that Jesus still wants him and calls him to greatness. And this will involve, at some point, it will involve great suffering for Peter. He will be crucified upside down at the end of his life, but Jesus doesn't tell him that now. He's not ready for it. But Peter has become more realistic, not overestimating himself. As we would say in our modern day lingo, he's not going to overpromise because he's underdelivered, right? He's going to underpromise, and maybe one day he'll overdeliver. He's hoping, he's praying. And that's you and me. I mean, we need to take an honest account of our weaknesses and not, say, well, I'll do this and I'll do that and, promise everything when perhaps we're not ready. What we need to do is ask God to help us respond according to the gifts he has given to us. This is what's really important, and that we ask for the gifts of faith, hope, and charity, or love. That we ask God to help us love him as he loves himself. To not make rash promises. We need to discern the spirits. We need to assess our own gifts, our own capacities. And it's not to kind of wimp out on things, but it's to make good, wholesome promises. So ask our Lord to help you today. Really assess who you are and pray for the grace that you need in order to be faithful to what he has given to you. God bless you.